Alright, all my class, PolyTovar here and welcome to this new episode of Sunday Journal. We are at the third Sunday Journal number 3, in this weekly series or series of weekly vlogs in which I try to explain my progress during the last week, like what I'm doing, what I'm doing to go forward. Right now I am back in the living room because my brother right now is in his bedroom, so I have here the space of the living room to use. Also, it's a little bit early in the day, so the lighting is quite alright right now. So, what happened this week for me? Well, it was quite interesting week for me, I must say. There happened quite a bit of interesting things. For example, at work today it was much easier, I must say. If you saw on Divide and Conquer, I talked about it, what happened in this week. Well, let's say from the beginning, like I had the morning shift of working, the morning work shift, and I think yes, it was during Wednesday. There was an incident like with a machine which creates these big blocks of foam, like put it together. A piece of hydraulics completely broke off, like completely. The pressure was so high, and the metal was, for some reason, even without any rust, it completely got out. It's something like if you, like I was talking about, if your forearms completely this part of your bones completely dislocked, and it's still there, but like it's not out of your flesh, like it's still inside, but it's a complete dislocation. So the hydraulics completely dislocated a piece of metal from the door of this big form. So it was for to work 2 days. They needed to fix it in a way, like 2 days, like Wednesday, Tuesday, and we started production on Friday. Luckily, we were able to get it together by the time, because we couldn't do anything about it because the silos were full, and it was this machine that it empties the silos. So no job for us. So we needed to wait almost 3 days for it to happen. During the time, I cleaned up a little bit. I unloaded the truck with the forklift, so I wasn't stuck there I wasn't sitting there and doing nothing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get myself to read that much of Mike Tyson because it was still cold, and it's difficult for sometimes to read a book or relax if there is a cold around. So I was like, I read some pages, but then I needed to go out and clean up some warehouse, some silos, and so on, help the other coworkers there if they needed something to do. So it was quite alright, like interesting week, work week. Other than that, well, on Preply, it's going forward really alright with the study of English. Yesterday I found another great tutor, which was really amazing. Like he gave me like, before that it was mainly like, all right, how was your day? Let's talk English and so on. But this guy, he's from Slovakia, or he's Slovak, but right now he lives in Thailand. He is married there. Maybe I'll ask my father if he doesn't mind to go if he can find work like in Thailand. Like for example, they need to new factory for the polyester. They need some specialists for it to do the work. Maybe maybe I'll go to meet him because he was really good. Like it was late in the night because it was 3 p.m. for me, but over 9 p.m. to him. So it was quite difficult for do the thing like the study. But I think he was really helpful. He gave me some ideas how what to do, and I found he also has a YouTube channel. Like he posts there some shorts about Thailand and so on. He's doing a little bit of tourism and so on. So good for him. I'm happy for him that he is doing. And he also told me that if doing a podcast is good. So I think he'll misheard me that I talk about that I have a podcast. And so I think he also have an idea about starting it right now. So I'm happy that I gave him this idea a little bit. Like in less than 3 months, I improved exponentially. He told me, he wrote me about the videos that he saw, how are they, and so on. So very good. He gave me some clips for some. He gave me some clips for some videos that he thinks will be really good for me to exercise with, and so on. Well, that's all. Oh, the last most important thing that I find out like yesterday. Yesterday my brother had a meeting with some of his friends from school, and also came the son of our godmother. He's really nice, and I found out it was a really good conversation with him. It was quite nice, and I found out that his one of his friends is studying at a middle school. Well, middle school for you guys here in Slovakia it's like something like high school for you lads, and middle school for us, like stredná odborná škola, like high trade school, something like that, about polygraphia, which is polygraphic, like something like many about the modern, like same, for example, media graphic designing, like poster designing, graphic designing, and so on. Quite interesting. I don't know right now how to translate it in my head, unfortunately. One bad thing that I should have take a look on it, but it is quite interesting, and mainly it's really close to home, like 1 mile at the most. So I can come here with a bike, and also when I will come here to the school, there is also a grocery shop really close at home, which I can find a part-time job there. So quite interesting for me. Like it will be quite difficult for me because I had quite a bit of difficulties with the applied economics studies, which were quite difficult for me. But maybe it is probably that this should be much easier because it's more like technical and mechanical expertise than theoretic and technical. Like more to the mechanical, which is something that I'm better at to learn. I learn by doing, not by studying. That's one of my great issues, which right now I'm quite excited. I hope I will not get myself like blocked and okay, what was it? Okay, this is a waste of time, and so on. So interesting work week. New tutor on Preply, and a possible education next year after the summer holidays. I will try to go there. Before that I'll need to tell my parents, my father, what he thinks about it, what they will think about it, and so on. They are very at hand right now, so I don't need to call them. Right now they went to my father went to work again, and returned yes, and this Friday he returned. So, and also my mother came here because today they will go to the theater together. So they had this opportunity, so they have gone with it. So and before they will leave, probably I'll ask them what they think, what they think about this possibility, and so on. So tutor, high school, and work week. Quite alright, I must say, for myself. It is going quite alright. Also the new series of third age tutor or divide and conquer. I am still like working with my voice and the settings, but it's like sometimes I really don't see the difference what my work is doing at the settings, the difference in the voice and recording of the audio. I again didn't touch the interview about my great aunt still, unfortunately. I'm sorry for that. I still need to work about it a little bit, but it is going quite alright, I must say. So, well, thank you for watching me. And this was the third Sunday journal on this series of weekly vlogs. And until next time, don't forget to, if you like this journal, this vlog, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Every bit of support motivates me to continue forward, and having something with myself, it motivates me to continue to pursue the way of bettering myself right now. So until next time, PolyTovar out.